When we honestly ask ourselves which person in our lives meant the most to us, we often find that it's those who, instead of giving advice, solutions, or cures, have chosen rather to share our pain and touch our wounds with a warm and tender hand. The friend who can be silent with us in a moment of despair or confusion, who can stay with us in an hour of grief and bereavement, who can tolerate not knowing, not curing, not healing, and face with us the reality of our powerlessness. That is a friend who cares. Henry J. M. Newen, Out of Solitude. Welcome back, or first time, to One Holiday at a Time. It's a podcast where we study the weird world of holiday-themed movies and TV specials.
Happy holidays, guys. My name is Adela.
And I'm Alex.
Happy days.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy howdies.
Happy howdies.
Happy howdies.
Howdies.
We did it.
What we do?
We watched a movie.
What we watch?
Last episode, I said I wanted to watch every Adam Sandler holiday movie, and so we're doing it.
Yep.
We watched Grown Ups.
We did it.
Actually, there's only two more, including Grown Ups. There's only two other holiday movies that Adam Sandler's ever been in, and this was the only one left that was like an Adam Sandler movie.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one, he was just in it, but we're still gonna watch it anyway. But yeah, so there weren't as many as I thought, which is good.
Yeah.
Because I didn't really want to watch a lot of them. But yeah, we watched Grown Ups. It's a 4th of July movie because it takes place during 4th of July weekend.
Yeah.
So that's why we watched it. But there's not a lot of 4th of July stuff in it, though. But
right at the end of the movie, they're dressed as stuff.
And they like go to a thing.
Yeah.
So. But let's do it. Let's watch it. We
already watched it. Yeah.
Now we got to talk about it. That's how the show works.
Yep. We watch it and then we talk.
So we open up with these kiddos playing basketball at school.
Is it school?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or I don't know. Maybe they're just like it's like an extracurricular basketball team.
I
Who
don't
knows?
know.
But the young versions of the main characters of the movie.
Who are the main characters?
We got Adam Sandler. He plays Lenny. He's one of the main characters. Then we got Chris Rock plays Kurt. We got David Spade plays Marcus.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin James plays Eric, and then Rob Schneider plays Rob. He's
Really?
the only one who has his actual name in it.
Thought hard about that one.
Yeah, but they're all. We see them as kids. They're playing basketball, doing a good job. You know. Let's see. We see the boys. We get a little bit of a personality from them. We see Chris Rock's character gets offended at some joke and says, "Oh, is it because I'm black?" And that's funny.
Was that during the basketball game?
Yeah, he says that when he's
part.
a child. And then we see David Spade's character, Marcus. He hits on some girls in the crowd. And then we see Rob Schneider's character, Rob, hits on like an older lady in the crowd. That's funny.
Yeah.
There's a lot of funny jokes.
Get it? Because he's 12.
Yep. But they win. They win the championship. And woo.
Woo!
And so, apparently this takes place in 1978, this scene. So it's a while ago. But they go to this lake house, and their coach gives a nice speech as they're all having a nice meal together. And he's like, "Oh, you're my only winning championship I've ever had. I'm so proud of you boys."
Should be a better coach.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, it's later revealed that it's the only one he's ever had in his life. So.
Yeah, the only winning one. Yeah.
Yeah. So like. Not very good then.
Yeah.
That's your job. But anyway, that happens. And then we see 30 years later in Beverly Hills, California.
Why is Adam Sandler always a big
I
shot?
I know. He's like a big shot movie executive in this movie.
Yeah.
Which is like, why every time? He always has to make himself like the rich guy or whatever,
Yeah.
and it's like, but then it also in every movie he's like embarrassed about being so rich, but it's like, fuck you, whatever.
Yeah, you don't get to be
You're
embarrassed
the one who wrote
about
this.
that.
Actually, I don't know if Adam Sandler wrote this movie.
I don't know.
Yeah, he did write it.
So then stop being
so he just
a
keeps
baby.
casting himself as like this big shot Hollywood executive in like every fucking movie, and it's annoying as hell because then he's just like, his character's like, oh no, I'm so modest. Oh no, don't worry about how rich I am. Like, fuck off.
Yeah.
Whatever. But I don't know what he does. He says it at the beginning of the movie. I think he's like a producer.
I think so.
I don't know. He just talks. He's like, oh, I don't know. Says some famous person's name. He's like,
he's gonna pull these people from the movies. Yeah.
Whatever. His kids are playing some like violent video game where they're just like murdering people in it. That's what the game is. Just like innocent people.
On a boat.
Yeah. And he's like, oh, darn kids playing games. Why don't you play Chutes and Ladders with me? And he like explains Chutes and Ladders to them.
I'd play Chutes and Ladders with them.
Chutes and Ladders is fun.
Yeah.
I was afraid this movie was gonna get super like that,
but it wasn't.
It didn't get too
terrible,
bad. Yeah, it was fine. It like started out. The movie starts out very like, oh, is this gonna be the whole plot? He's just gonna be like, oh, you darn kids with your tech. But it's like it's only on like the first 20 minutes, and then it gets better, which was good because I was afraid it was gonna be like that, and I was afraid that I was gonna hate the movie. Oh yeah, so he brings Chutes and Ladders to his kids, and his kids are he's explaining the rules to them. And then they're like, what happens next? Does the winner get a training bra? Like, what the fuck does that mean?
Yeah,
What? Like, what is... I don't even know what that means. Like, are they implying that this game is for, like, preteen girls?
Yeah?
I don't understand.
Kids nowadays. Ugh,
oh, so true.
Don't understand their references.
Let's see. Oh, okay. So in this synopsis right here, it says that Lenny is a high-powered Hollywood talent agent.
Oh, okay.
So he's just an agent. He's also married to Roxanne, who is played by Salma Hayek. She's a fashion designer.
Mm-hmm.
So they're both big shots. And they have their sons, Greg and Keith, and their daughter, Becky. I wouldn't have known that unless it was in this synopsis that I found. Yeah, I don't know their names.
I knew the daughter's name because they said it once.
Mm-hmm. But they're all like super spoiled, and the kids are like, oh, I'm going to text the nanny to bring me some tea. And then they're like, oh, this isn't the right tea. And it's just like, whatever. I feel like the kids wouldn't be this spoiled. Because, like, the whole time, Adam Sandler is just like, oh, fucking stop it, dumb kids. Stop being so spoiled. Why are you so spoiled? He does that, like, the whole movie. And I feel like if he was that way, his kids wouldn't be spoiled. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I
like,
get
kids
that.
Learn from their parents.
Maybe they're getting it from the mom, though.
It might be, because the mom is like, a little spoiled,
too.
So, yeah, I have no idea, because he just does that the whole movie.
Just
and
complains
it's like,
the whole time.
I feel like the kids wouldn't be like that if he was just like that all the time.
Yeah, like, don't get a nanny, then. You don't want to spoil your kids. Don't get a nanny. Don't buy them the video games.
This movie's terrible. It's bad.
Yeah.
What? Oh, yeah, they're like, do you hear a phone call? No one answers it. Or, like, their daughter answers it, I guess. And then, Lenny sees that his daughter drove the car into the yard.
Where did the car come from? She was trying to use the Navi to find Buzzer.
Oh. So she was using the GPS to find the dead coach. The coach is dead. Oh, no.
He's in heaven.
What a twist.
Wow.
Whoa, why was heaven in the yard?
She's trying to use the Navi to get to heaven.
Oh, boy.
She could have succeeded had she drove into that pool.
Yeah, that's true. That's probably where it was directing her towards.
It's a murdering car.
Yeah, but yeah, that's where they reveal that the coach is dead, and oh no, he's so sad. Then we cut over to Eric, played by Kevin James. Like I said, he's swimming in a pool with his kids, and his wife comes out and says there's a phone call for him. So he tries to get it.
This scene is just terrible.
All the scenes with
Kevin James
are terrible. Here's the thing about Kevin James in this movie is that the whole point of his character is that they make fun of him for being fat.
Yeah.
But he's fine. He's
fit.
No bigger than like Adam Sandler is. He's like, he looks fine in this movie. So it's just, and like he tries to get out of the pool. It's an above ground pool. He tries to get out and he breaks it because I guess he's fat or something.
And then he just slides all the way over to her and falls.
It's dumb. It's bad.
Can we not?
Yeah. He's married. He's got a daughter and a son, I think. Right? He only has one son.
Yeah.
Okay. And then so like this whole scenes are all these scenes are just like showing these people grown up getting the phone call about their coach dying and stuff like that. Oh, grown. But now we cut over Chris Rock. He plays a character named Kurt. He's a stay-at-home dad. He's cooking food for his kids, and his kids does not like the food.
Nope.
So the mom, played by Maya Rudolph, she brought pizza.
Don't worry.
Yeah, because your father's cooking is terrible. And then he gets upset.
I get upset too.
I know, yeah.
Like, I made dinner for you, and you're just gonna buy a fucking pizza. You didn't even see the dinner first.
Yeah, you didn't even hear if it was bad or not.
Yeah.
She just came home from work and immediately
had
brought
a pizza.
Yeah. Just assumed that they needed it. Also, Maya Rudolph's character, what is her name? Deanna, I think it is. They say it like one time. Or I think her name is Deanna. Yeah, it is. Okay. Or Deanne. I don't know.
Whatever.
But her mother lives with them. And, that's a funny one. We'll get to that.
Heck yeah.
But yeah, that's the whole thing.
That's the family.
That's the dynamic there, is that they hate his cooking and don't appreciate him. We see David Spade. He gets a call, and he's just, like, sitting in bed with someone who's sleeping there.
From Applebee's?
Yeah, someone from Applebee's. I guess we're just supposed to assume he's sleeping around.
Mm-hmm. What a player.
Mm-hmm. And then we cut over to Rob, who's played by Rob. And he's like giving a massage to this old lady. He gets the call and he's upset.
He's very bad at it.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Yep.
I have so little energy right now just because
Maybe we should eat some food and come back to this.
I don't know. Okay.
Okay.
Well, let's pause. Okay, we're back from a little break. Get some energy going.
Heck yeah.
Eat some food.
Delicious.
Ready?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, so they're going to the funeral now. And they're at the funeral. Lenny's, like, worried that, they're going to think he's some Hollywood big shot.
So he takes off his sunglasses.
Yeah, but they still just call him Hollywood anyway. That's his nickname. Hollywood.
Because he lives in Hollywood.
Yep. I don't know. Where does this movie take place? Did they ever say? I don't think
Yeah, they
so.
did. It showed on the screen.
Did it?
It said New England.
New England? Okay. So somewhere in New England then.
Yeah.
That's like 13 states. That doesn't narrow it down at all.
That's what it said.
Yeah, so Deanna, Kurt's wife, she's pregnant, and they meet up with Lenny, and she plays a funny trick on Roxanne. Where Roxanne's like, "Oh, you're pregnant." She's like, "What are you talking about?"
I'm not pregnant.
But then she's like, "I am. I'm joking."
Gotcha. She got her though.
Yeah. The grandma, I don't remember the grandma's name.
No idea.
Deanna's mom. She tries to like kiss Lenny, and it's really weird.
She wants to kiss him on the lips.
Yeah. And then she says the line, "What a spicy quesadilla you have," because his wife is Spanish.
Is she?
Yeah.
I couldn't really tell.
Get it?
What a quesadilla.
What a spicy quesadilla you have. Get it?
Got it.
Lenny's kids are just like being awful on their phones.
Classic.
Like, where's the
what are they doing?
I don't know.
Is the massage therapist?
Oh yeah, my massage therapist is texting me or some shit. Whatever.
Yeah.
And then Lenny pretends, because they brought their nanny with them for some reason, but then Lenny just pretends that she's a foreign exchange student. And it's like, why, if you didn't want them to know you had a nanny, why did you bring the nanny on the trip?
Yeah.
The trip you're having with your friends. You know, the one where you're going to spend the whole weekend with your friends that you just don't want to know you have a nanny. Why'd you bring the nanny with them?
Yeah, take care of your own dang kids then.
So he just like he constantly tells people that she's a foreign exchange student who's here to study, and he's always telling her to go study, and it's like
got the big test
because she's Asian, so I feel like I don't know, right?
I don't know. Maybe Adam Sandler.
It's a little weird.
I don't know.
What's next? Oh yeah, Eric pulls up in like a Cadillac, and they immediately make fun of him for being fat.
Like he's not.
I don't know.
And then he looks obviously very uncomfortable by their fat jokes, and they do it still.
It sucks. But he's like, oh yeah, I'm co-owner of this lawn furniture company. I'm rolling in the big bucks.
Congrats.
Mm-hmm. They meet up with Rob. He's just being weird. That's his whole character. He's like a weird vegan dude.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, vegan, that's really funny. It's weird. Vegans? Oh, give me my bacon. Oh my goodness, tofu.
More like tofu.
They fucking said in this movie at some point when they were making fun of his vegan diet that they said like he's trying to get me to eat these tofu grape nuts.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. I don't think that's a real thing. Why would you need it? Because I'm pretty sure grape nuts are vegan already.
Aren't they a plant?
I'm not exactly sure what a grape nut is, but I don't think it's meat or a animal product. So pretty sure you don't need to make a grape nut out of tofu. Also, you can't really do that either. That's not how tofu works. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, they meet up with Rob. Lenny gives him a hug and like puts his finger in his butt for some reason.
Pokes him right in the butt. Like, why?
Why did you do that?
That's uncomfortable. Like, how about no?
But Rob is married to Gloria, who is an older woman that everyone thinks is his mother, and the whole movie is just like, he's dating an old lady. That's weird.
She's a grandma.
It's like it's fine. But the whole time they just make jokes about it.
Because she's like 80.
So, not even. She's like, what? I'd say like 70.
Yeah.
She's not really that old.
Yeah,
honestly.
no, I mean, how old is he? Like 40?
Yeah, it's dumb. Oh yeah, during the funeral, Lenny mentions that he rented out the old lake house for the whole weekend. The lake house we saw at the beginning. They're like having that dinner. And his wife didn't know about that, so she's like, "Oh, we gotta leave for my fashion show in Milan tomorrow." And he's like, "Oh yeah, we'll leave tomorrow. I just need to rent it for the whole weekend." It wouldn't let me rent it for one day.
That's a thing. I believe it.
That is a thing. Some people look over at Lenny and they just like make fun of him. They're these like bully guys. I don't remember what their names were.
Oh yeah.
I think they were like on the opposing team when they won the championship.
Yeah.
And so they're still bitter about it.
30, 40 years later.
But that's those characters, and we get introduced to them, and they're just like making fun of Lenny the whole time, like, oh, big shot.
Oh, Mr. Hollywood's jealous. I mean, honestly.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's like a lot of people here.
Yeah, that was a popular guy.
I guess it makes sense because he was like a coach every year, so like he probably has a lot of different people he coached. But Coach said he wanted Lenny to say a few words at his funeral when he dies. So Lenny gets up and he's like, "Oh, he's such a nice coach. We were the only championship team he ever had, but I'm so proud of it," and stuff like that. And he gives like a nice speech.
Yeah.
And then Rob gets up and sings, and they make fun of him because he's weird.
He sings for so long.
Yeah, it's like, oh, funny.
And then they laugh for so long.
Yeah. After the funeral, they're having like a nice brunch thing, and they make fun of Rob's old wife some more.
Get it? Because she's old.
Get like it? A grandma. Still pretending that Rita's an exchange student. So at this point, Rita brings him coffee because she's the nanny. She takes care of everything.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh yeah, your coffee that you have because you're just studying and drinking coffee. And she's like, what are you talking about? You texted me that you wanted coffee. If he's trying to pretend that she's not a nanny, why did he text her that he wanted coffee?
Ask her to do stuff for you then.
Don't do that. Why did he do that?
Yeah.
It's dumb. And then we go and like Eric's son is like 4 and he's still breastfeeding, and that's a funny joke that they do in this movie a lot, and it's really funny.
So funny. My favorite part.
Yeah. So this is again classic Adam Sandler movie. All these scenes are just so disconnected.
Yeah.
Like, it sounds like I'm just listing random stuff, and that's because that's what this movie is. It's just a list of like random jokes that they wrote that they don't have any like transitional scenes to. Like that scene where Eric's son is breastfeeding. That's the whole scene.
Yeah.
They cut to them sitting in like a gazebo during brunch. And he's breastfeeding, and they're like, well, "That's weird." And then that's the whole scene. And now they're at the lake house. It's like cool. Like you could, I don't know. They're at the lake house now. All the kids are getting upset that this bug zapper is killing these bugs, which is like what?
Why? It's bugs.
Whatever. They go into the lake house. Gloria's just already inside the lake house. So is
Rob. Rob's the one that opens the door.
Yeah, Rob and Gloria were in the lake house already.
But they all pulled up at the same time, so
I don't know why they would like go into the house and then close the doors and then open them up and present it to like I don't know. Now they're all sitting by the lake, just making fun of Eric's dog because I didn't understand this one. Because the dog's bark kind of just sounded like normal to me. I don't know,
it was a little weird. It definitely didn't sound like a turkey.
Yeah, well, so the joke is like, oh, we had to cut the dog's vocal cords because the neighbors were complaining. But it just sounds like a regular bark, but like a little, I don't know, quieter. But it still just sounds normal, and everyone always refers to it like as a turkey.
It's probably quieter than before they.
Yeah. But yeah, like you said, everyone's just like, "Oh, was that a turkey?
You know, somebody killed a turkey."
If a robber came in, would he be like, "Where's the turkey?" They just use the word turkey. Like, it doesn't sound like a turkey. They could have used different, like animals, and it would have made sense. But no, the whole time it's always turkey every single time.
I don't think they've ever heard of turkey.
Yeah, and they also make fun of his kids some more with like, "Oh, he's breastfeeding. Oh, gonna be breastfeeding till he's 10." Whatever.
I don't even want to talk about that.
And then it does the thing where like they're like, "Oh, why are the kids inside right now? It's a beautiful day." And like I was like, "Ugh." Whatever. But like it does make sense. They're at like a nice lake. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, like
and the kids already mentioned previously that they wanted to go swimming, so it's like,
why are you inside playing video games?
That's like I was about to have a problem with this movie, but they do it in a way that's like fine for me. It's not just like terrible, like get off your phones and go into nature and check out all this wildlife.
Like they're at this fancy beach house, lake house on the lake. Like go outside for a little bit.
Yeah, and like that's not the whole plot of the movie either. Yeah, the kids like immediately get into it and they're fine with it, and it's cool. They find like this rope on a tree, and Eric tries to like swing on it, and he falls down, and it's really funny. And then they like almost kill a bird. He like falls on a bird, and then that's like a plot point, but like it doesn't really go anywhere.
I don't know. I don't understand
nursing
that.
this bird back to health, but like I thought
they show it like twice.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be more of a plot, but there wasn't.
Yeah.
Now they're at a restaurant in the town, and they mention, "Oh, we used to come here and get wasted."
Oh, what's like, wasted?
Yeah, all the kids are like, "What's wasted?" And they lie to the
These kids are like
listen
15.
up, parents. Okay, you got to stop lying to your children. I feel like the whole pretending thing, like they did that too with like the bug zapper, where it's like, oh, it's putting them to sleep.
Yeah.
And it's like, fuck you. No, just tell them the truth. You don't have to keep lying. I don't know. Maybe that's just my personal opinion. Because like I don't think when we have kids, I don't want to tell them about like Santa Claus.
We're not gonna do that, or the Tooth Fairy. No.
It's like fucking bullshit. It's just like whatever. We give you the presents. I'm not gonna like pretend to do this just so I have to like put future anxiety on myself to tell you this. Like it's unnecessary for me to do that.
Yeah.
Just tell them. Just like be like, oh, it's when you get drunk, when you drink alcohol. That's what happens.
That thing that you have to wait until you're 21 to do. Yeah.
Yeah, we used to drink alcohol.
It's because they're like 12. How do they not know what wasted is?
But instead they're like, oh, it's when you eat a lot of ice cream.
Oh.
And then there's a funny joke where all the kids say they want to get wasted. It's really funny.
I want to get chocolate wasted.
The class. Oh, my God. My family used to be really into this movie, by the way.
Oh boy.
My family loves this movie, especially like my cousins. And so they would say that line all the time.
Oh.
And it was really
That's
funny.
that's wow. Your
My
cousins
family's
are geniuses.
exactly the right audience for Adam Sandler movies, I think.
Yeah.
It's like
yeah.
they all seem like very wholesome family movies.
But they're not.
And then if you think about it a little bit, they're not. But like my family doesn't really think about it that much. And they just like it because it's got families and it has a nice theme of family. And it has some funny jokes.
The kids want to get wasted.
Oh, that's funny. But I guess they just ignore all the weird fat jokes and old jokes and black racist jokes. Get it? Because Chris Rock's the only black guy in the movie.
Get it?
So they make all the black jokes to him.
Because he's black.
And then Tim Meadows comes in at some point in the movie and they're like, I'm the black guy here. No, I'm the black guy. Isn't that funny? They're just gonna... Wouldn't it be funny if we, instead of like getting a diverse cast, we just hired one black guy and then we made that the joke? Is that there's no diversity? Wouldn't that be funny?
It would be so funny.
It's like just... well, whatever. It's like... This is like just so many episodes in a row where I've had to talk about this, and it's exhausting at this point.
Let's just move on.
Oh boy, we're almost done. Yeah, Kurt reveals that he learned Chinese, and he starts talking to Rita, and that's cool.
Yeah.
Here. And then Lenny goes to like the kitchen for some reason to like get water, I think.
What's it?
Oh yeah, his kids are like, "Oh, you have Voss water?" Like, fuck off. Do you really think this restaurant has... What restaurant has Voss water?
Yeah.
I've never been to a restaurant that has, like, branded water before.
I think Taco Bell has Dasani.
Oh, yeah, they do. But, like... Fuck off. Whatever.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Voss water just tastes... Voss water tastes a little weird, honestly.
I like Voss water.
I like it, but it's not, like, regular water.
Yeah. But fuck Fiji.
I don't think I've had Fiji water.
Fiji is bad. They have bad bottling practices, and they kill ecosystems.
Well, then fuck Fiji.
Yeah. Get on my face. But Voss is good.
Voss is good.
They don't have bad business practices like Fiji does.
Actually, they do, because they wouldn't sponsor us.
That's true. Totally forgot about that thing. That's a story for another day.
Classic.
What's next? Oh, yeah, so he goes over to the kitchen, I guess, to get some water or something. And one of the guys that was from the opposing team is there working, and he challenges him to a rematch of basketball. And Lenny's like, nah, I'm good. See ya. Bye.
Because, like, duh. Why would you want to do a rematch? It's been 30
who
fucking
cares?
years. They're all
Yeah.
out of shape. He even says they're all out of shape.
Yeah. It's, I don't know. But, like, then the whole movie, they keep, like, just, like, bringing it up and just, like, assume they're going to accept. And then they do in the end. And it's like, I don't know.
Well, I mean, they're trying to have a fun time, and these people won't stop bugging them, so...
Lenny reveals that he has to leave in the morning, and everybody, like, freaks out at him, like, oh, you're not going to stay.
You're gonna spread the ashes.
Yeah, Roxy, she, like, leaves really mad, because she's, like, everyone thinks she's the bad guy and stuff like that.
Because that's what he's saying.
Yeah.
We gotta go on the line for her.
She goes to the bathroom, and the bathrooms at this restaurant... They, like, you know, classic restaurant bathrooms always have fun pictures.
Yeah.
Instead of just men and women. And this one had a starfish and an octopus.
It wasn't like a seafood restaurant.
It wasn't.
either.
No, it was just like a regular restaurant.
Hey, what are you doing?
And it was like, but which one? If you went to a bathroom, it's like that scene in that SpongeBob episode. Where it's just, I don't know which one am I? Am I the starfish or the octopus? Like, what?
Get it? Because octopus has a bunch of peepees. And a starfish.
But also, maybe like octopus, like a.
Oh, don't say it. Don't say it.
Like a vagina.
Don't know. Okay.
Like a vagina.
You didn't call it what I thought you were going to call it.
Oh, I wasn't going to say that.
Okay.
That's gross.
Yeah.
Like a vagina. I don't know. What is it? Bad.
I would wait till I got home.
Do you think that's a real restaurant? Or do you think the set designers did that and they were like, oops?
I think think the set designers did that.
I hope so. I hope there's not a real restaurant that does that.
People must be very
She
confused.
went into the starfish one, by the way.
Yeah.
So assume
I feel
starfish
like
is the
I
woman
would do
one.
that too.
Would you?
Yeah.
I feel like I would go in starfish.
Why
No,
would you?
I don't know. See, like I don't know.
Like how can you?
Maybe it's just a like. Maybe it's they're both like unisex bathrooms, and it's just like, which one do you think you are?
That's deep.
Are you starfish? You octopus?
If that's the case, I want to be an octopus.
But yeah, she is like, you know what? We're gonna stay. I don't want to be a party pooper. We'll stay till Sunday and then we'll leave. So I don't know what she does. Does she cancel her thing?
Apparently she doesn't because
Yeah,
she didn't call to cancel until Sunday.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. It's the next morning. Rob's making his crazy vegan food.
Oh,
Whoa,
classic
dehydrated
Rob.
bananas.
Oh.
Oh, whatever happened to eating a banana?
Ah.
Kids these days with their vegan crap. Lenny just like smacks him a lot.
With the banana.
Yeah. Grandma, she farts. That's a funny joke that they do a
Uh-huh.
lot. Oh yeah, we didn't talk about Grandma's bunion.
Do we have to talk about Grandma's bun?
That's just the whole point of Deanna's mom being here is that
She's got a bunion.
they make
and
fun
she
of her
farts
having a
lot.
bunion and she farts a lot. Yeah.
Yep.
And it was funny. Who man? Marcus isn't wearing pants for some reason.
He doesn't wear pants in his house. He's not wearing them in yours.
And then we just cut over to Roxanne and she says, that was a man's ass. That's the line.
No, but it was more like, that was a man's ass.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I thought she was just like, that was a man's ass. And like, and then we just cut away. It's like, yeah.
She was confused.
Okay. Still,
Yeah.
whatever.
He saw it on him. That was his.
So what Lenny does, because he doesn't want to eat this crazy vegan food.
Oh, man.
He gets some bacon, right? They had some bacon. And he grills it on the bug zapper. You know...
The classic bug zapper that's a cage with a purple light in it.
Yeah, you know how that one gets so hot you can cook on it?
You can cook bacon.
You know how that one works? How you can...
Yeah. It emits so much heat.
Yeah, you know how bug zappers emit heat? He cooked some bacon on it.
Yep.
It's terrible. Anyway, he sees his kid pick up a rock and he's like, oh, throw it, have some fun. But he doesn't throw it and he's disappointed. Oh.
Just drops the rock.
But now we go over, they're rowing over to McIntyre Island to spread Coach's ashes just like he wished. And so they do it. They go there.
They throw the ashes.
Yeah, Rob starts like crying about his marriages. He's like, oh, I've had 3 failed marriages. My daughters, I don't know my daughters.
I feel like that scene was really weird.
It was really weird. I feel like they like were like, we need to have Rob talk about his daughters at some point so they can come over. But when do we put that? And
Yeah.
they're like, I guess at the island? I don't know. And then they just did it. I don't know. But he's like, oh, my daughters are coming. Well, I don't know why his daughters are coming. They don't say that, do
Because
they?
he was trying to rekindle his relationship with them, so he
right
invited.
now?
I know, yeah.
Bad timing.
It's a funeral.
So his daughters come. His first daughter comes, and all the guys are like, "Oh, she's so hot. How did that happen? Because he's ugly. Get it? He's ugly. How did he have a hot daughter?"
Oh.
And there's this whole scene where they're like staring at her butt.
Because her car is broken.
Her car's broken, so she's fixing it, and they stare at her butt, and it's gross and it's weird. And it's like 5 minutes long
Yeah.
of them just like staring at her butt, and it's dumb. And I hate it. The movie's bad. Now they're all fishing for no reason.
When were
They just keep
fishing?
cutting. They just keep cutting over to them doing like lake things, and it's like, why are they doing any of this? Like, why are they fishing right now?
They're at a lake. Why not fish?
I don't know. I feel like they needed a scene where they're like, let's go fish. You know,
It wasn't in
you're
the
like
budget.
a good, you know, like how a good movie would do it, where
You
they have a
know-
transitioning scene.
You know how we're watching an
or
Adam Sandler
or
movie?
A line where someone's like, "Hey, want to go fishing?" Just anything to
I
just
don't
not
know.
be like, here we are sitting looking at someone's butt, and then just smash cut to us fishing for no fucking reason. It's dumb. Rob he's sad that he's missing out on his daughter's life, and he talks about that a little bit. And then they're just like, let's play arrow roulette.
Good old arrow roulette. See, there you go. They said it before they did it. Are you happy?
Yeah, that's good. They're like, they talk about how they used to play arrow roulette, where they shoot an arrow straight up in the air, and whoever stays in the middle of the longest is the winner. And so they play it, and then Rob, he gets hit in the foot with it, and it's funny, and he yells a lot.
Is it supposed to be funny?
No, I guess.
Is it? I
don't know. He gets hit in the foot with the arrow. They carry him back. He just yells at his wife because she's like, "Oh, we need to bring the maize and all this crazy vegan stuff." And he's like, "None of that shit works. Get some alcohol on this bitch." It's dumb.
They're all talking about how that was his big like snap.
Yeah.
But it wasn't that bad. I mean, he had an arrow in his foot.
Yeah.
Of course he's gonna be angry.
Also, what they say when they come back and everyone's like, "What happened?" They say,
Oh, that's
Rob
right.
got attacked by an Indian. That's what they.
And then they believe it.
What the fuck? No, bad.
Bad Adam
Very
Sandler.
bad. That's a very bad, super racist line.
Yeah.
Another one of his daughters comes and they're like, "Oh, she's hot too." And then another daughter comes and she has a weird haircut.
She's got the same haircut as him.
And they're like, "Oh, that one makes it." That's this joke too. You got $3. Two of them, they're like, "Oh, they're so hot." And the third one, she just has a weird haircut, and that makes her ugly, I guess. And it's like, she's fine.
Yeah.
She's like a normal looking person. She just has like a weird mullet haircut, and they're like, "Blah, gross." Ugh. All the jokes in this movie are just so fucking
They're bad.
exhausting.
Very bad.
It's very bad. What's next? Oh yeah, Roxanne, she's like talking on the phone, trying to, I guess, reschedule the thing or something. And then their daughter comes in, is like, "I lost my tooth," and she's like, "Oh, just go away. I'll put $1 under your pillow later." And she's like, "What are you talking about? Well, I thought the tooth fairy did that."
No, I put the $1 under there.
That's why you don't fucking lie to your kids, idiots. It's dumb. You have to try to make your life as easy as possible. If you lie to your kids, you're just making your life hard. You're just like, "Oh, six years from now, I'm gonna have to like have a weird, awkward conversation with my daughter," and it's like, just don't do it then, and then save yourself that. It's pretty easy. I don't know. What's next? Oh yeah, Lenny hears the kids talking, and he's like, "Oh, you're on your phones. Get off your phones." But they're playing cup phones.
Cup phone.
And the fun. He's like, "Oh, I'm so proud of you.
You're doing something."
Oh, and there's a funny joke where he's listening in on the cup
it's so
phone,
funny.
and he hears a farting noise, and he follows the string, and Grandma's sitting on it.
Is she farting?
That's funny. Every single Adam Sandler movie we watched so far has had fart jokes in it. Because they're hilarious.
They're so funny. They're comedy gold.
Yeah, this movie deserves an Oscar for all the fart jokes.
Yeah.
Best fart jokes. Oh yeah, so now they're packing up the car to leave because it's Sunday. And Roxy's like looking at the kids having fun, and they're tossing rocks, skipping rocks on the lake, and then she changes her mind and she's like, "Oh, we should stay a few more days."
Gotta learn how to skip rocks.
But also, he literally said he only rented it for the weekend, so I don't know why they stay here multiple more days.
Like
when it's
multiple
days. Yeah, they stay here
days.
till like Wednesday or something, and it's like he literally said he only rented it for the weekend, so I guess they got it for longer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then so we see the bird again in this scene, and like Eric's wife is like breastfeeding it with like a breast pump.
Weird.
I don't know.
Do birds drink milk?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I don't think birds make milk.
Small amounts of milk and products containing lactose are probably not harmful to most birds.
But they don't drink milk.
Yeah.
Okay, this dumb.
They cannot digest lactose.
Oh, that's good.
So they're killing it.
Yeah, they're fucking murdering this
Yeah.
bird now. So, but now they're like, well, let's go to a water park. And everyone freaks out. And Eric's wife takes out the breast pump and just sprays Deanna in the face with her milk. Which,
Why?
like...
I don't think that's how that works. I don't think it just squirts out across the table.
Yeah, it's not like a faucet where you need to, like, turn it off. I don't know.
The whole breastfeeding thing.
Joke. You mean the whole all the jokes are bad?
Yeah.
But yeah, they're at the water park. Eric, he just cures his son of breastfeeding just because he steals this child's milk carton, which is like, why is this kid drinking milk at a water park?
Yeah, what are you doing, you fucking nerd?
Where do you get a milk carton at a water park? Do they sell milk there?
You know, apparently. Maybe he just brought it from home. Loves his milk.
But he steals his milk, and he gives it to his son, and his son's cured. Done.
Did it. Just like Daddy.
Yeah, he drinks it, and he's like, now do it just like Daddy. And he does, and he's like, I'm just like Daddy. And boom, cured.
Done.
No more breastfeeding, ever. And it's like, whatever. That's not how that works either.
Yeah.
And then they cut in line, I guess.
But like, I don't know what they do. They go through the back of a fence?
They go through like a fence, and then they go through all the way up to the top somehow. The women are all hanging out together, and they see this hot guy, and they try to entice him over. And it's weird. It's a weird scene.
Yeah.
He comes over, and he's all muscular, but he's got a high-pitched Canadian voice.
Do Canadians have high-pitched voices?
He does. And he's Canadian. He's from... I don't remember what he said.
I don't remember what he said either.
Whatever.
Canada.
Then they laugh at him. They laugh
until
he
leaves.
at this stranger because he has a funny voice. And then he just leaves very offended, like you would.
Yeah.
If strangers just laughed at you because of your voice. Eric pees in the pool.
Yeah. So funny.
Wait. What?
What?
Oh, this whole part is kind of like a big montage of them like doing pool stuff.
Yeah.
And so because they're supposed to be going up on the ride, cutting in line, but before they get to the top, there's a scene where Eric pees in a pool.
Was Eric with them when they were doing that?
Yeah, because they were in the line, and he gave the milk to his son.
I don't think they were in line when they did that.
Yeah, they were in line.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing peeing in the pool then.
That's just bad editing right there. But yeah, he pees in the pool. His daughter's like, oh, you know they have a chemical that turns the pee blue, right? And he's like, oh, that's not true. And then it is, and there's blue in the pool. He peed.
Gross. Don't pee in the pool.
Yeah, don't fucking get out of here.
Gross.
But yeah, they're all the montage of them having fun. So fun. Now they go on this ride that Lenny's kid is like scared of, so they're gonna leave. But then those bully guys are there, and they're like, "Oh, you're scared of this ride?"
What a nerd.
Yeah. So like one of their childs goes on it, and then Lenny's kid's like, "Oh, I can do it too." So he goes backwards.
Ooh.
So what the ride is it's like a zip line that you just like, you're not strapped to. You just hold on to it, and you go zip line across the park into this little pool.
And you have to...
And it's the most fucking dangerous thing I've ever seen.
And you have to let go of it over the pool, otherwise you're going to land right on the pavement.
Yeah. And also, like, the whole time you're going, like, over pavement and over other pools and slides to get to the... That's not a real thing.
You would die. So many people would die.
Yeah, so many people would die. It's so not safe at all. Steve Buscemi's here. Because, you know...
Why not?
Gotta have him.
Duh.
They're like all trying to one up each other by doing cool stuff on that ride, and then they're like, Steve, go on it upside down, hang on by your feet, and he's like, okay, and he does, and he fucking dies. He crashes into the wall, and he breaks all his bones.
He's in a full body cast for the rest of the movie.
Yep. because that's what would happen on that ride.
Yeah.
Anyway, then we cut back. They're at the lake house now. That's the word.
Yep.
They're playing some b-ball, having some fun. Deanna sees Kurt like hanging out with Rita, and she gets a little jealous. She's like, oh, talking Chinese with her. They're drinking and like they start dancing to this song.
They're having a fun time.
All the adults are having like a fun
Finally.
time, except for Marcus is like super drunk.
Yeah.
It's awkward. But then it's like nighttime. Everyone's asleep except for Eric and Lenny are up drinking water, and they talk about all this crazy sex they just had with their wives. Oh, she's not breastfeeding for like 2 hours, so now she's all horny. He doesn't say that, but like that's what he's like implying.
That's weird.
That's what he's implying. Is like,
no, I know.
You've never had sex like that
realize
before.
That's
like she literally stopped
mm.
breastfeeding like 10 hours ago,
Mm.
and it's like, ugh.
Okay.
But yeah, they're like, oh, had some crazy sex with our wives, and then they go mess with Marcus. He's like sleeping on the couch, and they like do some funny jokes to him, and they do this. They do a real bad sexual assault joke, and it's bad, and I don't really want to talk about it.
I must have missed that joke.
Yeah, it sucks, and it wasn't funny.
Of course it's not funny.
And then they put him in a closet.
Got him.
Anyway, the next morning they start like raising an American flag, and we're supposed to assume it's the 4th of July today, but I was at first I was like, why are they just raising an American flag right now?
I didn't know what holiday they were celebrating until now.
They mention it like a little bit throughout the movie that it's 4th of July weekend.
Did they?
Yeah,
okay.
Like not a lot, but they like say it a few times.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's the 4th of July today. Woo!
Woo!
Marcus comes out of the closet, and he's like, "Oh, I had this sexy dream about a little blonde girl," and then their dog, someone's dog. Whose dog is that?
That's Kevin's.
Oh yeah, Eric's dog.
Yeah, Kevin James.
Yeah, Kevin James. But yeah, their dog comes out of the closet, and he's like, "I think it was a dream." Did he fuck that dog? Did he have sex with that dog?
Apparently,
I think he had sex with.
Not.
I think that was what the joke was, that he had sex with a dog.
Yeah.
And then everyone laughs about it, and it's like, that's not funny.
That poor dog.
What the fuck,
yeah. Dude? You have to be you
This movie
wouldn't
sucks.
even be super drunk to have sex with a dog. Like, there's no amount of drunk that would get you there.
Yeah.
You would pass out and die.
Dumb, terrible. Then like the boys are talking. I don't remember where they were, but Marcus is telling them this story about how he had sex with his girl one time, and Rob for some reason thinks it was his daughter that he's talking about, so that he starts hitting him. And it's like, fuck this. You can't be not in your daughter's life at all, and then also be like possessive of her.
Yeah. Also,
It
she's
sucks.
an adult. She can
She's
fuck
an
who
adult.
she
She's like
wants.
25.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit? Whatever.
Fuck you.
Get the fuck out of here.
She wants
He's
to
like
have
fucking
sex.
like 5 minutes ago. He was like, "Oh, I wasn't in her life at all," and now he's like trying to beat up his friend because he thinks he had sex with
Yeah.
her. Get the fuck out of here. Whatever. But now he's like, "No, I would never have sex with your daughter." And then there's this whole scene where they're like being honest with each other, and it like I don't remember most of it because it was boring. But Eric reveals that he's not the co-owner of a furniture company and he got laid off. And then the old lady's like, "Oh, I want to say I'm a man," and everyone's like, "Oh, that makes sense." And then she's like, "I was joking. That's really hurtful."
Don't say that.
So like, what is the joke there? Do they think that Rob is gay because he's dating an older woman?
Maybe.
What is?
I don't understand.
Is he like?
it.
Do they think he's gay because he's like weird?
Ask your
gay
mom what the
people
joke
are
means.
weird. Yeah, I'll ask my parents or my family what they think about it, since they love this movie so much. That joke sucks though. Whatever. Watching this movie, I was like, I almost started to forget that good jokes existed, and I was like, is this just what comedy is? Are all jokes just bad like this? Like I started like doubting myself that any jokes were ever funny, because it's just like I can't think of any jokes that aren't terrible.
Get some quality jokes.
Are there real jokes?
Up in here.
Well, we'll talk about jokes later.
Oh yeah, because it's a holiday.
Yeah. So we'll get those in. So now they're hanging out by the lake, having like a barbecue with everybody in town. Lenny gives Eric a job. I don't know what the job was. They just keep talking about accounts. Oh, got this account. Oh, I know someone who works for this basketball team. Get their account.
Yeah.
And it's like, what are you talking about? Aren't you like a Hollywood agent? What account? What is this?
I don't know. I don't know what he's doing.
There's a funny joke where Eric's gonna water ski behind this jet ski thing, and it doesn't go. The boat doesn't take off because he's so fat.
Oh.
Get it? They put that engine all the way up, but it
broke it off the boat.
'cause he's so fat. Get it?
That's so funny.
But then the bully boys, they come over and they challenge them again, and they're like, you know what? We accept because we're sick of this, and it's what Coach would want, I guess.
Apparently he's dead, and we don't know what he wants.
So they have a basketball game. Nothing really fun happens. I'm not gonna describe it. But then most of the guys leave halfway through because they're like exhausted and don't want to play anymore, except for Lenny and like the main bully guy. And so they bring their kids into it, and they have a 2-on-2. And it's so intense, but then Lenny lets them win because he wants them to like feel good because
they've been stressing about it for 30 years.
And it's nice. And then they watch a nice fireworks display.
Yeah.
And it's the end of the movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, a problem I have with this movie is that it's not really about growing up.
It's about grown-ups.
It is about grown-ups.
Yeah.
But you'd think that would be about like them trying to mature.
But
they're all pretty mature already.
I feel like it's about them as a grown-up.
I guess like they're reuniting as grown-ups.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's called grown-ups, not growing up.
Yeah, we talked about how bad this movie was. It's bad. It's very bad. But let's talk about what we did like about it and do some gift giving. What did you like?
I like all the fart jokes. She booted.
I like one where he had sex with a dog.
I like the sexual assault jokes.
That was funny. Get it? But no, the real things that we liked. I like that Adam Sandler has his friends in the movies. That's always nice.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
It's really fun. If it wasn't for all these dumb, shitty jokes, this would be a good movie.
Yeah.
Like, if it wasn't for this terrible fat jokes and, like, all the dumb old people jokes and the farting, I think this would be, like, a good movie. Like, those were the only bad parts about it. Like, the actual, like, plot of the movie is, like, it's good and I like it. This is probably, like, the best Adam Sandler movie we've watched, I think.
Yeah. Oh, wait, no. 8 Crazy Nights is still my fave.
I also do appreciate how they didn't get super into like the technology with your phones.
Yeah.
Like it was only for like 20 minutes and then they stopped that. I like that. I also like, we didn't talk about it, but I really liked those jokes with Steve Buscemi in the cast. Those were funny.
Oh yeah.
So Steve Buscemi's like in a full body cast and his arms are like both up in the air, and so they keep making jokes of like, ooh, how's the field goal, or like everybody gets up and cheers when they're playing basketball, but then he tries to get the cheer to keep going because his arms are stuck in the air. He's like, woo. I like it. I thought those jokes were funny. What else? Is that it?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, if it wasn't for all the shitty, awful jokes, this movie would have been good. But also, those were the only jokes.
Yeah. Be a nice drama.
Yeah, be a nice just like family movie.
Yeah.
About family. What do you rate it?
Give it a 3.
3? I don't know. I think I'll give it 5.
5?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Give it a good 5. It's not as bad as everybody thinks it is, but it is also bad.
Do people think it's bad?
I think so, but also my family loves it. But yeah, I would not really recommend watching it. It's all right, but you don't have to watch it.
Yeah.
Just listen to the show. We give you the whole rundown.
We even cut out all the shitty parts.
Yeah, all the boring, dumb parts. But anyway, that's not a turkey you're hearing. That's the bubbling waters of the celebration tank.
Oh man.
Come on in.
Splash.
Splash. It's still August, and you know what that means.
What's it mean?
It means it is Admit You're Happy Month, Black Business Month, Family Fun Month, Get Ready for Kindergarten Month, Medic Alert Awareness Month, National Catfish Month, National Crane Collection Month, National Eye Exam Month, National Goat Cheese Month, National Golf Month, National Immunization Awareness Month, National Panini Month, Peach Month, Romance Awareness Month, Spinal Muscular Atrophy Awareness Month, Water Quality Month.
I like that little dance you did while
Thank
you were
you.
reading it.
And it's also still National Health Center Week as well. So, woo, all those. How fun. Today is Tuesday, the 15th. What do we got?
We have got the Bon Festival.
Happy Bon Festival.
Happy Bon Festival. This is the 15th through the 17th. It's a Japanese Buddhist custom to honor the spirits of one's ancestors. The Buddhist Confucian custom has evolved into a family reunion holiday during which people return to ancestral places and visit and clean their ancestors' graves, and when the spirits of ancestors are supposed to revisit the household altars.
That's fun. That's a little bit like what the grown-ups, they go back to
Yeah.
an old like place they used to go to as kids and honor dead coach. Something along the lines of that.
Close
It's a
enough.
little bit of a family reunion.
Yeah.
So it is pretty much a Bond Festival movie, honestly.
Yeah, you know, if I had to categorize grown-ups.
It would be a Bond Festival.
Yeah.
But keep going.
It's been celebrated in Japan for more than 500 years.
Dang.
And usually includes a dance known as the Bon or Odori.
Anyway, it's also India Independence Day.
Happy India Independence Day.
Yeah. India got their independence from the United Kingdom on August 15th, 1947. And during this day, they got, they do all the classic Independence Day stuff. Flag hoisting ceremonies, parades, events, fun things. They get the day off of work and school. Offices, oh, no, I guess maybe they don't. No, yeah, okay. They do get the day off of work and school. But then also, like, a lot of different, like, stores and schools will, like, give out candy on the day.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's a fun time. So, good job.
Ooh.
What's next?
The Assumption of Mary.
Happy Assumption of Mary.
Happy Assumption of Mary. The Assumption of Mary into heaven, often shortened, the Assumption is also known as the Feast of Saint Mary the Virgin, Mother of our Lord Jesus Christ, and the falling asleep of the Blessed Virgin Mary. According to beliefs of the Catholic Church, Eastern Orthodoxy, Oriental Orthodoxy, and parts of Anglicanism, was the bodily taking up of the Virgin Mary into heaven at the end of her earthly life. It's her heavenly birthday, so they feast.
Nice. I like feasting.
Oh, yeah, it's fun.
But next up is South Korean Liberation Day.
Happy South Korean Liberation Day.
Yeah, so the Korean Peninsula that was liberated by the Allies in 1945 during World War II. Then 3 years later, independent Korean governments were created on August 15th, 1948. And Syngman Rhee was elected the first president of South Korea. And Kim Il-sung was made the first leader of North Korea. And so North Korea and South Korea both celebrate Liberation Day on the same day because they were both liberated on the same day because it was before they were divided and they were just Korea. So it's like they both celebrated different times and they have different names for it. Let's see, in South Korea, it's called Gwangbokjeol, I believe it's pronounced.
Mm-hmm.
And then in North Korea, it's called Chungukkai Bengunal, which means Liberation of Fatherland Day. And so, yeah, it was a fun day in Korea.
That's fun.
Yeah.
They deserve one day.
Mm-hmm. What's next?
The flooding of the Nile.
Happy flooding of the Nile.
Happy flooding of the Nile. It's an important natural cycle in Egypt since the ancient times. It is celebrated by Egyptians as an annual holiday for 2 weeks starting August 15th, known as Wafa el-Nil. It is also celebrated in the Coptic church by ceremonially throwing a martyr's relic into the river, hence the name Espa al-Shihid, the martyr's finger. Ancient Egyptians believed the Nile flooded every year because of the Isle's tears of sorrow of her dead husband. Oh, Isis's tears and sorrow of her dead husband, Osiris.
Isis, the Egyptian god, not
Isis.
The terrorist group.
They ain't crying.
Okay, well, and then it is also Malaita Providence Day.
Happy Malaita Providence Day.
It's a province in the Solomon Islands, and they have like holidays for each province there. And
That's
so
fun.
today is for Malaita, I believe it's pronounced. Malaita. I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, they're a province.
Congrats.
Yay. What's next?
It is Mother's Day in Costa Rica.
Happy Mother's Day in Costa Rica.
They do the same thing we do here.
Cool. What's next? You go again.
Why do I go again?
Because
It's the National Mourning Day in Bangladesh.
Happy National Mourning Day in Bangladesh.
Not like mourning, like
yeah,
the morning.
like mourning with a U, like
Yeah.
the sad one.
It's a day designed to remember and mourn the brutal murder of the nation's first president, Sheikha Mujibur Rahman, who also led their independence movement against Pakistan.
That's fun. And it's also Polish Armed Forces Day.
Happy Polish Armed Forces Day.
Yeah. It's also known as the Feast of the Polish Armed Forces. It commemorates the anniversary of their 1920 victory over Soviet Russia during the Polish-Soviet War. And so the Polish-Soviet War was a war over the control of the Ukraine. So like Poland was like, I want to control Ukraine, and Russia was like, I want to control Ukraine. And at the end of the war, they just came to an agreement and they split it. So it was like super uneventful. Because they were just like, what if we just split it and make it West Ukraine and East Ukraine? And they're like, okay, that's fine. But now the Ukraine's its own country, so that's cool.
That's fun.
But yeah, they have fun stuff, parades, military marches, military like showcases, things like that. It's just fun.
It's fun.
They have one big like military parade through the capital Warsaw in Poland. It was a fun time. Good job, boys.
You did it.
What's next?
Next is Relaxation Day.
Happy Relaxation Day.
Happy day. Relax. Take the day off of work. Sean Mollier founded National Relaxation Day in 1985 as a fourth grader.
Dang.
In an interview with Valerie Monson on the Des Moines Register, Sean suggested people don't do anything of real value. Cleaning and real work are not a part of relaxation.
Nice. What else today? You go again.
It is VJ Day in England.
Happy VJ Day in England.
They do the same thing we do here.
For VJ Day.
I couldn't find anything super specific to England.
Good job. We beat the Japanese.
We did it. Celebrate. Kiss someone.
Kiss
with
someone.
Consent.
Why kiss someone?
That picture.
Oh, that picture of the... Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's VJ Day.
Okay. Yeah, we celebrated on a different day, I think.
Yeah, it's... Australia is the August 15th. No, that's England. That's not Australia. That's England. It's just showing me the flag.
Oh, because Australia's flag has the English flag in it.
England is August 15th. U.S. is September 2nd. And then China is September 3rd.
Because I think it's like for different things, like for different events in World War II. I think we celebrate it for like the actual end of World War II. And then like England celebrates it. I don't remember what it was.
I couldn't find it. I couldn't find specifics to England.
I don't know what it is. But anyway, let's move on to Wednesday the 16th.
Woo!
It is Bennington Battle Day.
Happy Bennington Battle Day.
So it's a holiday in Vermont commemorating the American victory over British forces at the Battle of Bennington during the Revolutionary War in 1777.
That's fun.
The battle took place in like New York, but for some reason it's a Vermont holiday. I don't know why. But yeah, in Bennington they have... Oh no, I think actually, I don't remember. Maybe it took place in New York and then came to... I don't know. But in Vermont, in Bennington, they have like battle reenactments. And it's fun times. But what else do we got on this Wednesday?
We've got National Roller Coaster Day.
Happy National Roller Coaster Day.
Go ride a roller coaster.
Yeah. We also have National Airborne Day.
Happy National Airborne Day.
It was designated by the U.S. Congress to honor the nation's airborne forces of the armed forces. You know, all those flying boys.
That's fun.
It was created by George Bush in 2001. George W. Bush. The son. Junior. What's next?
National Rum Day.
Happy National Rum Day.
Go drink some rum.
Heck yeah. And it's also Dominican Republic Restoration Day.
Happy Dominican Republic Restoration Day.
So they gained their independence, and then they lost it again to Spain, but then they got it again in 1865, and so that's what this day is about, is when they got their independence again. So good job.
That's nice.
What's next?
It is National Tell a Joke Day.
Heck yeah, this is what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Actually get some good jokes instead of these bad ones.
There's no origin for it, but I'm looking up some jokes right now.
Nice.
Let's go to Clean Jokes.
Love them.
Why did the physics teacher break up with the biology teacher?
Why?
There is no chemistry. Why do the French like to eat snails so much?
Why?
They can't stand fast food. Husband, oh, the weather is lovely today. Shall we go for a quick jog? Wife, ha ha ha, I love the way you pronounce shall we have a cake.
That's us.
Yeah, I think that one is actually funny.
But let's move on. It's a Thursday the 17th. It's Bolivian Flag Day.
Happy Bolivian Flag Day.
Look up that bad boy.
I'm gonna.
So it was originally adopted in 1851. I believe it's red stripe at the top, yellow in the middle, green at the bottom.
Yeah, that's
and then it's got the Bolivian coat of arms in the middle. The red stands for their brave soldiers. The yellow stands for the nation's mineral deposits. I guess they're rich in mineral deposits. And then the green symbolizes fertility. And it's nice.
I like this because it's their flag, and then they've got pictures of their flag on their flag.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a good flag. What are we going to rate that one?
Oh, that's a good one. I give it an 8.5.
8.5. I think I'm going to give it a 7.
I like it. I like the flags on the flag.
Yeah. But what's next on Thursday?
Thursday, we've also got National I Love My Feet Day.
Happy National I Love My Feet Day.
I bet this is a Wildcat holiday.
No, I don't think so.
No, really?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, sorry. It's I Love My Feet Day.
I love, like it's love is capitalized every time. I don't know why. I love my feet.
National I Love My Feet Day. It was submitted by Carolyn D. Jenkins on May of 2015.
What a weirdo. I love my feet. I want a holiday for him.
The Register at National Day calendar declared National I Love My Feet Day to be observed annually on August 17th. So fucking Carolyn just like
loves her feet.
She went to this holiday website and was like, make this a holiday. And they were like, you got it, bud.
What the hell? Cool. Thanks. But it is also Indonesian Independence Day.
Happy Indonesian Independence Day.
Indonesia got their independence from the Netherlands on August 17th, 1945. Good job.
Good job.
What's next?
National Thrift Shop Day.
Happy National Thrift Shop Day.
Happy day. There's not really an origin, but you go to your local thrift store and buy some nice things.
Nice. We also have Slavians in Prekmurje incorporated into the Mother Nation Day.
Happy day.
Yep. I literally could not find any information about this holiday. Everyone's like, it's a day, and then they don't have any information about it. I'm going to assume from the title that in Slovenia, there's probably a province named Prekmurje, and today is the day they were incorporated into the Mother Nation.
I think that's a safe assumption.
I think that's what I'm going to go with. So happy day.
Happy day.
And move on to Friday the 18th, right?
Ooh, yeah.
What do we got?
We got Bad Poetry Day.
Happy Bad Poetry Day.
It's a Wildcat holiday.
Oh, of course
Yep.
it is. This one's like the most normal one they've ever had.
It's you're supposed to write some poetry, and it's like, even if you're bad at it, who cares?
That's kind of cool.
Because you can.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's the first good Wildcat holiday we've ever
Why is
had.
Wildcat so terrible?
I don't know. But it is also the Day of the Macedonian Army.
Happy Day of the Macedonian Army.
Good job, boys. You're doing good work.
Yeah.
What's next?
National Fajita Day.
Happy National Fajita Day.
Happy day. Go eat some fajitas.
I like fajitas.
Oh, that's fun. On the Border founded National Fajita Day in 2016.
We ate there yesterday.
Yeah, we did. That's neat.
2016?
Yeah.
It's like last year. Dang. Go to On the Border.
Let's do it.
Yeah. But it's also Indonesian Constitution Day.
Happy Indonesian Constitution Day.
Yeah, so yesterday was the Independence Day. Today they wrote their constitution.
That's nice. They are on it.
For real. What's next?
And National Ice Cream Pie Day.
Happy National Ice Cream Pie Day.
Happy day. What? There it is.
Well, I don't think I've ever had I've had an ice cream cake. I don't know what an ice cream pie is. What's an ice cream pie?
I don't know. Maybe when this loads, it'll tell us.
Maybe it's like pie with ice cream. Like you put like how some people put like a scoop of vanilla on top of a slice of pie.
Picture of a pie. Let me look up.
It's just an ice cream. Is it like an ice cream cake?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think so.
It just says like in a pie crust.
It looks like pie.
That's weird. Go eat one.
Have some ice cream pie.
But it's also a statehood day in Hawaii.
Happy Statehood Day in Hawaii.
Yeah, it is celebrated on the third Friday in August to commemorate the anniversary that Hawaii was brought into the American Union in 1959.
That's us.
Yeah. What's next?
National Mail Order Catalog Day.
Happy National Mail Order Catalog Day.
Happy day. There's not really an origin for it, but I guess...
Order something?
It's the anniversary of August of 1872. Aaron Montgomery Award of Chicago produced the very first Montgomery Awards mail order catalog.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, now we move on to Saturday the 19th. We have Aviation Day.
Happy Aviation Day.
It was established in 1939 by Franklin Delano Roosevelt. He designated this day to be National Aviation Day because it's Orville Wright's birthday of the Wright brothers.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's just a fun time to be like, flying planes is fun.
That's fun.
What's next?
National Honeybee Awareness Day.
Happy National Honeybee Awareness Day.
Happy day. It was created in 2009. It was declared by Thomas J. Velsick, the U.S. Secretary of Agriculture, on August 11th, 2009. It was sponsored by Pennsylvania Agriculture, Inc. It was originally intended for beekeepers as a day of education and promotion of honeybees and honey. The third Saturday in August was selected so beekeepers would have a new supply of honey to promote.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, go save those honeybees, guys.
Stop killing the bees!
Yeah, seriously, they're very important. Please stop. And we also have Afghanistan Independence Day.
Happy Afghanistan Independence Day.
Yeah, is to commemorate the Anglo-Afghan Treaty of 1919. It granted neutral relation between Afghanistan and Britain, so Afghanistan got their independence.
That's nice.
Good job, guys.
Good job.
What's next?
National Potato Day.
Happy National Potato Day.
Happy day. Go eat some potatoes.
Nice. And it's also International Bow Day.
Happy International Bow Day.
It's all about bows. Go tie a bow. They're nice.
I like bows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's not really an origin. It's just bows. What's next?
It is World Photo Day.
Happy World Photo Day.
It's the unofficial holiday that is also known as Photo Day or World Photography Day. It's the annual celebration of art and science of photography.
That's fun.
I don't really have an origin for it, but go take some pictures and appreciate them.
You can take some pictures of some soft serve ice cream because it's National Soft Ice Cream Day.
Oh man, Happy National Soft Ice Cream Day.
For like my whole life, I thought soft serve was just another word for ice cream, but it's actually a specific type of ice cream. It's when you incorporate air into the dairy product during the freezing process. So instead of like freezing it, you like put some air into it, some oxygen, so it's nice and light and fluffy.
Huh.
And it was actually soft serve was first invented in 1934 on Memorial Day weekend. Tom Carvel of the Carvel Ice Cream Company.
Mm-hmm.
He used to just be a dude. He was driving around his ice cream truck in New York, and he got a flat tire. And so he like pulled into this parking lot, and he began just like selling the ice cream because like I guess he turned off his car, and the ice cream started to melt. So he started serving his ice cream to some people, and they were like, "This is good. It's very soft and light and fluffy." And he's like, "Cool." Guess I'm gonna make it like this from now on. And now where that truck broke down, they have like a Carvel ice cream shop.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's very fun. But there we go.
That's nice.
And now we're on Sunday the 20th. What do we got?
We've got National Chocolate Pecan Pie Day.
Happy National Chocolate Pecan Pie Day.
Yep, eat some chocolate pecan pie.
That's fun.
Yeah.
We also have the anniversary of the revolution of the king and the people in Morocco.
Happy anniversary of the revolution of the king and the people in Morocco.
Yeah. So what this is all about is like there were French colonizers who were trying to take over Morocco, and they were like, "Hey, king, what is his name? Mohammed V." They're like, "Hey, give us the France wants Morocco. We're gonna take over the France. We want Morocco. Please let us have it." And King Mohammed V was like, "Fuck you, get out of my country. I don't want that." And then all the people in Morocco were like, "Yeah, he's a good king. Don't take us. I don't want to be in a French." And the French were like, "Okay, bye." And so that's what this day commemorates.
Okay.
Yeah. So good job, Morocco. You stood your ground.
Good job.
What else do we got?
We got World Mosquito Day.
Happy World Mosquito Day.
Happy day. Sir Ronald Ross declared the annual observance of World Mosquito Day. He did so shortly after his discovery of the linkage between mosquitoes and malaria. He felt that this day should be known as World Mosquito Day in future years to act as a reminder of the educational importance of knowing that mosquitoes transmit malaria.
Dang. Look at that. But it is also Estonian Independence Restoration Day.
Happy Estonian Independence Restoration Day.
So Estonia had their independence, and then they lost it to Russia. Russia took over, but then they got it again on August 20th, 1991. And that's the Restoration Day. So what else do we got?
National Radio Day. There's not an origin for it. Just appreciate your radios.
Nice. But now we go on to Monday the 21st. It is Gospel Day in Kasrai in Micronesia.
Happy day.
So Kasrai, I think is pronounced, I believe, is province in Micronesia. And today's their Gospel Day. I literally couldn't find anything about this holiday. It's just so many websites are like, today's Gospel Day, but I don't know what the fuck that means.
That's weird.
Do they read the gospel there? I don't know.
Maybe we should go there and ask them.
Happy day.
Happy day.
What's next?
National Brazilian Blowout Day.
Happy National Brazilian Blowout Day.
Go treat your hair.
Treat your hair?
Yeah.
Don't you know is that like a hairstyle?
Yeah. No, it's like a treatment, I guess.
Like
makes
a perm,
your hair.
kinda?
That's not really a perm. It just makes your hair
that kind of thing.
Nice. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
What'd you think it was?
I had no idea. I thought it was like some Brazilian holiday.
Oh, you never heard of a Brazilian
I've never heard of that before.
Huh. What a nerd.
I'm so sorry. Well, it's also Ninoy Aquino Day in the Philippines.
Ninoy Aquino Day in the Philippines.
This commemorates the assassination of former Senator Benigno, also known as Ninoy. Sorry. Ninoy Aquino Jr. He was the husband of Corazon Aquino, who later became president of the Philippines. And they're treated as two heroes of democracy. So, like, today was the day he was assassinated. So they're like, they remember him on this day as, like, good boy. But what else do we got?
We got a National Spumoni Day.
Happy National Spumoni Day.
Happy day. Spumoni is a molded Italian ice cream that is made with layers of different colors and flavors, usually contain candied fruits such as cherry, bits, and nuts. The typical flavors are cherry, pistachio, and either chocolate or vanilla.
Have you ever had Spumoni?
I have not.
It's good. I mean, you tried pistachio last night and you
that
did
was not
like
good.
it very much.
No.
I'm a big fan of Spumoni ice cream, though, because I like pistachio and I like cherry and I like chocolate.
I don't think I would like it at all then.
Yeah. Guess not. But it is also San Martin Day in Argentina.
Happy San Martin Day.
This holiday commemorates the death of Jose de San Martin, who I think we've talked about before.
I feel like we have.
Yeah, he was like a super important general in Argentina, and he was like a founding father who liberated part of it, and he also liberated like Chile and Peru. So he's just like, every time we talk about one of those Independence Days, he's going to come up because he was like the dude down there. He was just like killing it. But thanks, Thank you, Jose de San Martin.
There you go.
Jose, that's his name. What's next?
It is Senior Citizen Day.
Happy Senior Citizen Day.
Happy day. It's a day to appreciate your old people because they've been through a lot. It was made in August 19th, 1988. President Ronald Reagan signed Proclamation 5847 declaring August 21st as National Senior Citizen Day.
Nice. And then the final holiday of this week is Youth Day in Morocco.
Happy Youth Day, Morocco.
Celebrate the youth. They're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got your senior citizens, got your youth.
Yep, both on that day. But yeah, thanks to Hannah Bree for the artwork. It's a good one. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, all the things.
All the things.
iTunes or Apple Podcasts, I think. SoundCloud. SoundCloud's doing good again.
Oh, congrats,
They're
SoundCloud.
back up on top. They're not gonna go away for a while.
We don't have to worry.
Yeah, so good job, guys. You follow us on there, YouTube. Give us a rating. Give us a like. Give us a subscribe. Give us a comment. You do it all. Send us an email at oneholidayatatime@gmail.com. It's all fun. All fun. And that's it.
That's the days.
That's it. And them's the days.
Them's the days.
Goodbye.
I got my iPad.
Oh.
I want to see if Apple Podcast is a thing.
Okay, well, let's end the show.
Okay, goodbye.
And them's the days.
Them's the days.
Goodbye.